What's happening, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Turning Pages with Paul and Lesley. My name is Paul.
Hey, and I'm Lesley.
We are so glad to be back in front of the camera today to spend time with all of you guys.
Absolutely.
And I hope you're just as glad to see us as we are to be here.
I'm so glad. Thank you all so much for subscribing to this channel, for sharing your feedback, for sharing what you're reading with this community. It means so much to us and so many others in the community. We appreciate you all.
We do. We absolutely do. Thank you for all of the amazing comments you leave every week. It's really a joy to go back, read the comments, and respond to, again, to find out about the books that you're reading. Many of them are so intriguing. And I tell you the truth, if we don't be careful, we will be living amongst books, actually. So we got to be a little bit careful about this. But you know what? Again, like I said last time we were here, it's a really, really great habit to have. So, baby, we got something really, really fun lined up.
Yes, we do.
Do you want me to introduce it?
I think you should, because I think you were the one that gave and rated the first book that we're going to talk about a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
I gave it a 4.5.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you start today.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is today we're going to talk about a book series that we really need to go ahead and finish.
We really do.
We need to really go ahead and close it out. Lesley talked about the Scythe series. She said that she needed to go ahead and finish that one. This one is one that we just need to go ahead and we just need to knock it out. And here it is right here, y'all.
Yeah,
it's the fourth wing. I mean, this started the series off with a bang. It is an amazing book. I really enjoyed it. What do you call this? Romanticy?
I'm so proud of you.
Is that what you call it?
You are absolutely right.
Okay, yeah. So whatever, the romance part. I wasn't really in for that part.
I am proud of you, Paul. That's exactly what it's called.
I was in for the dragons and the fighting and the flying. I was in for
the
that.
romance part, not so much.
The romance part just happened to be a part of it. Okay. This book right here is really, really, really amazing. What do you think?
I would have to agree. And I read a lot of fantasy. I haven't read any in a while, but as I look on my shelves, there's still fantasy books that I have not read. And I really, at one point, maybe around 2021, 22-ish, maybe even earlier than that, I was totally into fantasy, probably 2020 during the pandemic. And I'm looking at all of these fantasy books right now, Paul, and I'm like, I need to get to these series. Yeah. I mean, they're really good, but there's something about it that is exactly what it is. It takes you into this fantasy world. And it's just an adult version or a young adult version of what we've been reading to kids. You know, as a teacher, we read fantasy all the time. And so being able to read it as an adult in an adult style and then add the romance to it. I mean, it's really good. I really enjoyed this particular series. First book was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, and that romance was adult, all right.
It was totally adult. It was grown folks. Oh, absolutely.
In this book, which shocked me.
Didn't shock me.
I wasn't looking for that.
Because I read romance.
I didn't know anything about that genre. So
I didn't know it was going into romance.
Yeah, with the romance, which I was not prepared for.
Sorry.
But I'll tell you what, the book did a great job in
balancing
a world.
Yes.
Where like you would be really like submersed into.
Absolutely.
Is the word I'm looking for.
Absolutely.
With the dragons.
Oh man, that was good.
Relationship between the dragons and the rider.
Yeah.
How deep those relationships went.
Yeah.
The hierarchy amongst the riders and the dragons.
Yeah.
And the relationships. That part was it. The hatred that existed. But they had to work together.
They had to for it to work.
Really cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool. So
yeah.
It's a really good book.
Really good.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah.
And you said you gave it a what?
I gave it a 4.5. I wouldn't have a problem with anybody giving it a 5 rating. It was absolutely wonderful. Remember, I told you, to me, it just kind of drug on a little bit, and some parts were a little slow. But to me, I think it could have been wrapped up in some, in some It could have been wrapped up a little quicker to me.
Yeah.
I would have preferred that.
Yeah, I mean, it took you a while to get through it.
Yeah, and there were parts, I mean, I think there are gaps, and maybe those gaps are there, Paul, because it's going to be a 5-book series.
Oh, it's 5 books.
It's 5 books. You remember we thought it was 3?
I thought it was 3.
The total planned books for this series is 5.
Okay, so we really need to get
going with these 2 books. And I think that the gaps are there because I think as this series goes on, it is my hope, my strong hope, that those gaps will start to fill in, and I'll be like, oh my, I like it when they go back and I'm like, oh my, I like that. I like that.
Okay. So we're here to talk about the 3 books that are currently out. And Lesley, you have the 2nd book.
I do.
And you kind of started it.
Kind of, sort of, we try to read about 5, 6 books at a time sometimes. And I've already started this one, but I did stop. And I think I've only read like a couple of pages, literally no more than maybe 10, 20 pages.
Okay.
And this one is called The Iron Flame.
All right.
By Rebecca Yarros. This is the 2nd book. And it does pick up where we can't give spoilers.
No.
But at the end of the 1st book.
What an ending. What an ending. Now that you have to admit.
I didn't see coming.
You have to admit that ending was well done.
And I'm going to tell you now, usually you see those types of endings in other genres.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Thrillers. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I was not expecting that in this fantasy, which I should have, but it had been that long since I read my last fantasy.
Yeah.
So I really should have expected that.
Yeah, she blindsided me with that.
Yeah, man.
She blindsided me because the theme that she carried throughout the book in reference to how the ending happened. I'm trying to be careful, y'all.
Be careful.
And not give anything away.
Be careful.
But she carried a theme throughout the book, right? And so you bought into the theme.
You most definitely bought into the theme.
And then she gets to the end of the book and says, gotcha.
Pow, pow. No, she doesn't just slap you. She did one here and then bam on the other side.
Gotcha.
And this picks up beautifully picks up. It beautifully picks up where we left off. And I love that because sometimes it doesn't, but this one goes like the book never ended.
Oh, wow.
So that's a good thing.
So it really feels like a connected series.
Oh, it's definitely. It's like it's not a series. It's like it's a whole book.
Oh, so it's still the same story.
Right now.
Okay,
right now. Okay. It picks up where we got the bomb dropped.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, because we need to know some things.
Yeah, a lot needs to be explained.
All right.
A lot.
Some gaps need to start being filled in.
Like pronto,
like quick. Don't give me 200 pages of that. Just go ahead, because that's the problem I had with the first book.
I know.
So I'm going to see if it does that for me.
But in the defense of the first book,
I know. Go ahead and defend it.
In the defense of the first book, a lot of setup was necessary so that you could see the relationship dynamics.
I can agree with that to a certain extent.
See how that one relationship in particular was one that you would never expect under the circumstances.
I got you. Okay.
And
okay.
The ending, it helped with the ending because
it does. It did.
Based on everything that happened in the
book,
careful. In the amount of how can I put it?
Be careful.
The amount of issues that they had with each other, you never expected to end the way it ended, and find out that some people were together.
Yeah, this is quite a book. The more you talk and the more you're helping me to fill in some of these gaps, the more I'm getting it. I'm getting it. It is my hope that I can give this second book an even better rating than the first one would, and that would mean that it gets either 0.75 or a 5.
Well,
4.75 or 5. That's as high as you can go.
I'm hoping a little differently. I'm hoping that I don't have to drop my rating, and that it can maintain the 5.
I've heard rumors.
Okay, I haven't, and that's interesting
I've
because
heard rumors.
I have not watched anybody's
That's good.
review.
That's good. I
That's
haven't watched reviews. We've been in so many bookstores in the last year until when somebody, you can't help somebody picks up a conversation when they see a certain book in your hand. And we went, I think, to Second and Charles, and there were a few ladies saying, they said it wasn't bad.
Right.
It's just that they didn't give it the 5 that they gave. You remember that one, 2 ladies? Yes.
Yeah, I do remember.
Yes.
I do remember.
So that was it. There were just those 2. I haven't heard anything else. So, and I did that on purpose because you're right. I don't want them to, persuade me. I want to enjoy this, and I want to enjoy how this picks up the ending of the last book.
Yeah. Because the thing about that is, like when you review books, and even if you don't review them, if you read books and you hear somebody say something about a book, it's hard to unhear it.
Right.
So you read it with that perspective
in mind. Yeah.
And it's hard to shake. So that's why I try not to ever say anything negative about a book.
That's true.
Somebody else might love it.
Because it is subjective.
And I don't want to mess that up for somebody else.
Me either.
So, it leads to the 3rd book in the series, which Lesley actually just bought for us. She bought one for me and one for her, and I was completely surprised. I had no idea that she was going to buy this book.
Well, first of all,
I didn't know she was out shopping.
Well, first of all,
that's the first of all.
I was shocked where I got it from.
The first of all is I didn't even know she was out shopping. That's the first of all. And then
here we go.
It's really smooth how you go shopping and you buy stuff for yourself, and then you put one thing in the cart for your husband. That's real smooth. Like
I could have had 0 in the cart for the husband.
You could have done nothing, and you know what? I'd have been cool with that. I wouldn't have been mad. Be good to yourself, girl. Be good to yourself. But anyway, where'd you get this book? Tell everybody where you got this book from.
You will never guess where I got that book from.
I don't have to guess because I know,
but listen, I can't believe that I got it from this place.
Where'd you get it?
Listen, TJ Maxx. I didn't know TJ. You all tell me. I didn't know TJ Maxx sold books.
Me.
So if you knew that, community, let us know that you knew that. Because I just happened to be over there looking at decor. Right. And usually in the decor section, a couple of aisles over, you usually find the journals and the pens and, things like that, the planners, book planners. And I look down where the planners are, and I'm like, wait a minute, that came out this year. That came out last year.
Yeah.
The Women, copies of The Women.
Really?
By Kristen Anna.
Wow.
A copy of a book, a thriller that came out this year. The Ugly Beautiful or Beautiful Ugly.
Okay.
That was there. And I had it in the buggy, but I put it back because then I found that and they had 2 copies.
Okay.
So I put that other one back and got that. And the price was right.
So the price, everybody, believe it or not, $13.99
for a brand new book that came out this year.
$13
this year in January.
That's hard to beat.
That's hard to beat.
That's hard to beat. In fact,
brand new.
You can get this in a store. Both books cost what you pay in the store, maybe more.
Most definitely.
I'm looking at it. Normally $29.99.
So $30.
$30.
Less than.
Books for less than.
Yes.
The cost of one.
Yes.
Y'all know what it is.
Telling you. It's beautiful. The Onyx Storm.
Onyx Storm.
Beautiful.
And I haven't read anything about this yet. I just know that based on the first one, I'm looking forward to this one being really, really good. It says "Riders don't run, we fight." Violet Sorengale. So
Violet Sorengale.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward.
Wow.
To this one. And one of the things that kind of bothered me about the Iron Flame is the size of the font.
Okay.
Because me. I need a larger font or a darker font. The typeset, I guess, or something needs to be just right for me to be able to read a book.
Right.
And this one's perfect.
Good.
Definitely read.
I'm glad to know that.
I'll probably have to read the Iron Storm, even though I have the physical
Iron
book.
Flame.
Iron Flame.
Yes.
Me. I don't know why I say Storm.
That's okay because you're holding Storm, yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I'm mixing them together. Yeah.
It's
yeah,
easy to do.
The Iron Flame. I'm probably gonna read it on my Kindle so that I can make the writing a little bit larger and easier for me to read. But I am definitely looking forward to it. This says somebody named Christopher Paolini says he
Yeah.
wrote a book called Inheritance Cycle.
Yes.
He says that Rebecca Yarros has created some awesome dragons, proud, beautiful, and full of unique magics. So I'm really ready to go ahead and get into these so that when the other ones come out, that we're not behind. Because we're behind now.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're behind.
Yeah. And
So
this is a unique series, and I've read, there are lots of books about dragons and, all the other fantasy type, but this one where the dragons have to bond with their, right. It's the bonding system is quite appealing.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Quite appealing.
And the way that she character development you find that to be more and more important as you read more books.
Yeah.
And she did a really good job developing characters and relationships.
And to make those dragons a character.
Correct.
A full out, like you see the adults, like
correct.
There are lots of adults.
Yeah.
And you remember most of them.
Right.
But you can't forget Tarn. You can't forget who is it? Andarna.
Yeah.
You know, they are a part of this whole,
absolutely.
And that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's good writing.
Yeah. You know what? Now that you mention it, that is good because they're not just dragons.
They're not.
They play a pivotal role as a character.
They do.
In the book.
They impact the story greatly.
It wouldn't work without.
It wouldn't.
The way she wrote it, if she wrote it differently, it wouldn't hit the way.
Right.
So I like that. I
really like that.
Some really cool interaction between the rider and the dragon. That you just have to read it.
Yeah.
In order to understand it. So what we want to ask you at this point, I'm going to ask you a question, and then Leslie's going to ask you a question. What series is it that you have or that you've been reading and maybe you started and you feel like, you know what, I need to pick the other books up and read the other books of the series so that I can have the full picture of what the author was wanting to say in these stories? Go ahead and put that down in the comment section. Let us know which series that you feel you need to go ahead and finish reading.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And in the meantime, Leslie's got a question to ask you that we ask every week.
Yeah, what pages are you turning? Tell us. We definitely want to know. You all just don't know how much we truly sit down and enjoy reading what you're reading.
We do.
We enjoy finding out what are the page turners reading this week. What do they think? Because I always try to add to, honey, what do you think about what you're reading? Is it good so far? What do you think so far? Right. And some people will respond, well, I'm just starting. Yeah. Or, this is great. Or things need to change. We enjoy hearing that because it does help us to, when we go out to bookshop, to kind of decide, the page turner said, right. And we know it's subjective, but we really appreciate page turners.
We do. We absolutely do.
We appreciate your opinions.
Yeah. We appreciate the community.
We do.
That's the major thing, is that we appreciate the fact that all of us are here because of our enjoyment of books.
Bottom line.
We enjoy reading books. We enjoy discussing books. That books are a big part of our lives.
Yeah.
And so that's what I like most about this community. Every time you share a book with us and we go online and we look that book up, or we use one of our book apps and we look that book up to see what that book is about, it just becomes more and more intriguing. Mm-hmm. And being exposed to so many books and so many different types of genres that I've never even heard of.
I'm telling you.
It's just a lot of fun, everybody. A lot of fun. So thank y'all.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah.
every week you're here, just supporting the channel, sharing what you're reading, all of that makes this channel a great channel. And if it weren't for you all being a part of the community, it wouldn't be as good as it is. So thank you so much.
It wouldn't. Thank you. And we want to thank you in advance for giving us a like on this video. If everyone who watches it can give us a like, we would so appreciate that. Please share this with your friends and family who are book readers just like the rest of us, and invite them to come and join us here at the Turning Pages community. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that notification bell so that you know when we have another video for you that's on this site, or on this channel, not site. All right. So everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much.
With us. Baby, will you please take us out?
Listen, you all know what to do. We appreciate you, but we want you to do one thing for us. We want you to keep turning those pages. We'll see you next week.
Peace.
Bye.